Hi my beautiful Taurus, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be your January the 1st through the 7th, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So for those of you guys that are new, welcome, and those of you that are returning, I'm so glad to have you. If you are new and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, feel free to subscribe. Those of you guys that are following me on Instagram, Facebook, or subscribe to me on here, the links to Instagram and Facebook can be found in the description box below. So if you are following me on either one of those, then you're automatically entered in the giveaway to win a free reading at the end of the month, and that is something that I do every single month. Those of you guys following me on Instagram, I will be doing a poll on Instagram sometime throughout this week, and another one on YouTube as well, for those of you guys who are not following me there. But this is going to be something specific just for Instagram. I am going to be doing weekly giveaways every Saturday, and it's going to either be for an extended, a horoscope, or a question. So I will be doing a poll to see what it is that you guys are most interested in, but I'll probably rotate between all three for the most part, unless there is something that you guys are just not interested in at all. Alright, with that being said, I'm going to jump into your reading. I'm not doing personal readings right now, but I will let you guys know when I'm up and doing that again. And your link to the extended will be in the description box below, where we're going to take a deeper look at how your person feels about you. What are their true intentions? What are they hiding? What do you need to know? What do they want you to know? What is their favorite thing about you? What drew them to you? As well as I'll be pulling some romance angels and lovers oracles. Alright guys, so let's just jump right in and take a look. Alright, what can we get for Taurus? What does Taurus need to see for the week ahead, please? Show me what Taurus needs to see. Whoa. The Tower and the Eight of Cups. So the Tower came out in reverse. And with the Tower in reverse and the Eight of Cups, this is saying that there's definitely something in your life that you guys are not walking away from. You know, you guys are a fixed sign, so once you get used to something, it is really hard to break free from that, you know, and it's the worst when it comes to relationships, toxic relationships that you stay in, fully knowing that you deserve better, right? But just so used to what it is that you have accepted that it's hard for you to take that step to find better, right? This doesn't always have to be a relationship. It could just be a pattern, a toxic pattern that you've had that you have not been able to escape. This could just be a certain mindset, right? But this is saying that there's something that's been trying, you know, the universe, you as well. I feel like you've intuitively been feeling for a very long time that, and knowing that there's something that you need to release, and you haven't been able to do this. For some of you, it could be a Scorpio, because the Tower is a Scorpio card, and Scorpio is, you know, your divine. They're your opposite sign in the zodiac, right? So I find opposite signs, I don't really think that they're meant to be together, but I do think that when we find our opposite sign, it is one of our longest relationships that we will have, and even if it's not, it's definitely the relationship that is going to teach us a lot, because mine definitely taught me that I will never settle for less. You know, mine taught me that I will never settle for less, that I will never allow someone to control me, and to just speak up, right? There's no point in holding back. Say what you need to say at the time where you want to say it. And it also taught me to never be in a relationship when I'm no longer happy, right? Those are the most, like, to this day, very, very important things that, you know, I take with me. And even though it was such a long relationship, I have absolutely no regrets, and you know, I don't feel bad about it at all, because I know that what I needed I got from that relationship, which was, you know, to gain a lot more self-respect and all those lessons that I was just previously telling you about, right? So there's definitely some cycle that you're needing to release, right? And you're not able to release either this person or something in your life here. This is something that when you walk away, that empty feeling in your heart or that really heavy feeling in your chest is going to go away with it. But you need to move forward. You need to walk away from this. This is something that is going to take a lot of courage and a lot of strength for you to walk away from. But you know, some of you, you have a fear of being left alone, being alone. That is why you're not able to leave. if this is regarding a person, but I do sense that you will go into such a beautiful healing process when you do walk away from this, and this will lead you to your 9 of Cups, which eventually will lead you to your 10 of Cups, right? Finding the right person who is meant for you, right? Somebody who is divinely guided to you, somebody who is very, very synced up with your life, right? I really feel like this week you are going to be taking that first step in walking forward, and you're going to realize how amazing it makes you feel, and because of that, you're going to just continue to go forward here. You're on a process of self-discovery here. Some of you, there's something that's going to happen this week that normally would turn your life upside down, but for some reason you're taking it as a blessing. The 8 of Swords. Be careful not to overthink, right? Be careful not to be trapped in your mind. Make sure, like I said before, this was how I felt in my relationship with a Taurus. I felt like I was trapped in my head. There were so many things that I wanted to say, but I couldn't say them, so I kept them in my head. And the funny thing about, especially if this is a Scorpio that you are dealing with, is because you're the opposite of Scorpio, right? But when it comes to love, the Scorpio is going to love the way a Taurus would love, and the Taurus is going to love the way a Scorpio would love. So it gets really, really confusing. But yeah, so don't feel trapped in your head, right? If there are things that you need to say, make sure that you're saying them out loud, because you're not going to be able to make sense of them if you're keeping them in your head, right? This is a card of fear. You guys have a fear of walking away from something, fear of learning some sort of lesson that you were meant to learn, right? Some of you, this is just, there's this saying about how some people are meant for a season, right? It's not being able to accept that some people in our lives are not meant to be there forever. Know that this is just fear. It's just fear. It's not your reality. This is what you've created within your head from letting yourself overthink. We have the Fool and the 10 of Swords here. Yeah, as soon as you take that new leap of faith, as soon as you take that new start, as soon as you start this new path, I absolutely see that all of your burdens are going to be put behind you, and you're going to take a leap into a beautiful new life here. Everything is going to be left in the past here. This is an ending that is starting with a beautiful new beginning. Some of you may be meeting an Aquarius. To go from the 8 of Swords with the 10 of Swords to the Fool is amazing, right? Because that's somebody who has a lot of anxiety, a lot of things holding them back. But then the Fool is somebody who doesn't have anxiety because they definitely don't overthink. Sometimes the Fool probably doesn't think enough, right? They just kind of go based on their intuitive feelings. And this person is not burdened by the 10 of Swords because they feel freer than ever. The Fool is such a childlike energy, right? Because it's like children have never really been jaded by certain things. Some of them, of course, right? We all have childhood trauma, but for the most part, if a child is raised in a happy family, the child doesn't really see certain things, or they can't understand certain things as well as we can when we get older. They don't have to deal with the day-to-day stress, right? So this is you almost being reborn. All right, messages for Taurus. Wow, yeah, the Ace of Cups. So some of you, this could be a new water sign coming into your life, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or this is an Aquarius, because right before I pulled this, I was going to say, I think this is new love. So there is a new love coming into your life here. This is somebody that either you already know this person and you are on a healing process and you're not able to, commit with this person, or this could be their energy, right? Take it how it resonates. But there is this energy that if you are currently seeing somebody new within the past 2 months, there's this energy of the two of you guys starting to fall in love, fall for each other. But if this is somebody coming in here, then this is somebody that is going to be very warm and very gentle, very kind and very loving. This is somebody that's going to know how to love you the way that you want to be loved, because this is somebody that is very, 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 very intuitive. Strongly could definitely be a water sign, right? Very spiritual person who can look at you and know exactly what it is that you want without having to ask. This is somebody that is going to be very, very caring and almost like motherly in a way. This is the beginning of a beautiful relationship. the Judgment and the Ten of Cups. Wow. So for some of you, the person from your past is going to be a little bit upset and want to try to come back in here. Some of you, this is a person from your past that's not being mentioned. Some of you, this is the person that you were needing to release, or you needed to release, currently need to release still. But there is somebody coming back from the past once this new love comes into your life here, and I feel like they're going to be a little bit upset here. This is almost like this energy of this person saying, like, what do you think you're doing? Don't you know you're mine? Right? So a very, very possessive, obsessive type of energy. I'm strongly getting like a Cancer, a Taurus, or a Scorpio, or not a Taurus, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Capricorn, sorry. I sense here that, you know, you're coming into, you have your Ace of Cups that turns right into the Ten of Cups, right? With the Judgment card, which is the Tower being in reverse, right? The Tower being in reverse, with this Judgment card is saying that in the beginning, you did not learn your lesson. But by the end of this week, you will have learned your lesson. You will be on your way to a new life after learning this lesson, because this lesson will be able to push you to do better and to want better, to want more, right, for your future here. So this is saying that you're starting a new karmic lesson, a new karmic cycle, and because you have learned your lesson, your blessing is getting this Ten of Cups, right? Earlier in the beginning, I said you're going to go from the Eight of Cups to that Nine of Cups, which will eventually lead you to your Ten of Cups, finding the right one who is meant to be with you. And what is it that you're getting at the end of this, right? That Ten of Cups, that one that is meant to be with you, because you realized what is, you know, what you're worth. You realize what you do and what you do not need to put up with here. Some of you were really, really, you know, put through the ringer with somebody that you're dealing with. It's almost like they don't care at all. Messages for Taurus. The Page of Cups. Yeah, definitely new love here. Absolutely beautiful. This could be somebody that's younger than you, somebody that you knew when you were younger here. This is an admirer, so somebody who has been interested in you for a while, and I strongly feel like this person could have been lurking in the backgrounds while you were in a relationship. If you're recently getting out of a relationship, or you know that you're going to be getting out of a relationship soon, it's like this is somebody that was interested in you while you were with somebody else, but they didn't really approach you because of the fact that you were with somebody else. Some of you, this is somebody who's already in your circle of friends, or this could even be a friend of yours here, but this is somebody who is very, very charming and very, very passionate, right? This person talks with passion. They do what they're passionate about. This person could be somebody that's an artist. I would definitely say they're a creative person, right? Like for the majority, this isn't somebody that in the future plans to work for themselves. So whether they're working for somebody right now, in the future they want to have a business for themselves, or they want to do something that's a little bit outside the box. All right, so any other messages for my beautiful Taurus? Ace of Swords. One more. And the Four of Cups. I feel like the person that you're dealing, that was in your past, is definitely going to be coming back trying to get clarity regarding this breakup here. Some of you, this is somebody that is trying to help you to understand why certain things happened within the relationship. I feel like this is somebody that's coming back around, seeing that you have a new love, seeing that this new love is giving you what you deserve, and, you know, seeing you glow again, because, you know, this person was actually taking away your light. They were taking away, you know, the love that's within you here. And I don't think you really started to notice until you kind of got off on your own, or until you do go off on your own. You won't realize how much this person, you know, how much of you had lost while being with this person. But I do sense that this person from your past is going to be coming back in, wanting a second chance, but you're not even going to be looking their way. So either you're going to have this person blocked, or you're not even going to get the offer, or you're just going to kind of look at them blank, but it's like you don't even want to communicate with this person. You're just so over it, because this is something that you've been trying to get over for a long time. You've known that this was done for a long time here, but you are going to be getting victory within this beautiful new start that you have coming in for you. All right, so let's see. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, double the Scorpio energy. Scorpio is coming out in a lot of readings. Double Scorpio energy. Temperance. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, then everything is, you know, divine timing within this connection here. I feel like there will be an end to arguments here, but I don't sense the two of you guys are going to be put back together. I feel like this Tower moment is happening in order for things to flow the way that they're meant to be, in order for the two of you guys to separate and find perfect harmony and balance within your own separate lives. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, yeah, I just have Scorpio and Aquarius. The Two of Wands. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, you and this person are definitely going to be moving forward. There is this energy of the two of you guys coming into partnership. This could definitely be a new person here. Somebody that, you know, this is somebody that is very intellectual, and they surprise you with how smart they are and how much knowledge they have on so many different topics. This is somebody that you could literally just talk to for the whole entire day and then go to bed and be so excited to wake up and talk to them again in the morning. This is somebody that you're going to be creating solid, stable plans to lay down for the future. You know, you and this person are definitely very, very well lined up when it comes to wanting kids, wanting a family, you know, whatever it is you want and whatever it is you don't want. It's very, very similar, even down to your beliefs here. So a very good match for you here. All right, so I'm going to pull you guys a Work Your Light Oracle card, and then I'm going to pull the Lovers Oracles in the extended. Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Absolutely unbound. Absolutely free. Untied from anything karmic, right? Anything toxic, anything that no longer serves you. All right, you guys, so if you want to follow me to the extended, the link will be down below. We're going to take a look at how your person feels about you. What do they want you to know? What are their true intentions? What do you need to know? What are they hiding? What's their favorite thing about you? And what drew them to you? I will be pulling these Lovers Oracles. They're so beautiful. They're literally hearts. And the beautiful Romance Angels, which I know you guys love so much. All right, you guys, so if this is where we part, I love you so much, and I will see you next week. Have a beautiful week.